So about that undeniable proof that I was telling you about. What proof is that, you ask? Well, the proof that we actually have a binary twin solar system. It's another solar system and another sun that we are quite purposefully not being told about. Let's take a moment to recap. So in part 1, I explained how this man, Samuel Hofman, made a very important discovery. Back in 1978, he discovered our binary twin solar system, and also how we actually live in an electrical universe, not gravitational. And our two solar systems actually cross paths about every 3,600 years. And this other solar system arrived just outside Earth's atmosphere back in 2009. So in order to truly understand the proof that we actually have, you first need to understand just how significant these drawings are that I share. So all of the drawings I share are created by Samuel Hofman, and what he has done is he started using a skill called remote viewing, which allows him to visualize in his mind the details of these other planets. He can see their locations and colors, the moons, asteroids, crafts, etc. He can pretty much see it all. And then what he does is once a month he creates a drawing of what he sees to show us what is out there. And truly, the most remarkable part of it all is his accuracy. There's nearly 100 drawings from over the last 9 years, and each are completely highly accurate. And just so you know, based on all the years I have studied this information, there is no question that Samuel Hofman is completely connected with this other solar system and what we're seeing in our sky. He is doing and seeing things that normally most people could never do or see, yet he does so with ease. So let's take a moment and look at some of the more obvious examples first, and that is the times when these planets will cut into our sunlight. Now you have to remember, these planets are currently passing between Earth and our sun, so what we see are their dark sides. They create undeniable shadows in the sky, as well as cutting out portions of our sunlight. You will notice just how repetitive all of this actually is, indicating that there are objects there causing this to happen. So now that you have a better understanding of what's happening, let's take a moment and look at a few other pictures on a deeper level. For instance, this picture here, do you notice how the sunlight has an unusual curve to it? That entire blue area is the shadow of a planet, the planet Isatum, and you see how it is curved into our sunlight, cutting into the sunlight and blocking portions of it. Things like this are completely normal, and I see it happen almost every day. And that green orb, that is an asteroid, the green asteroid. And again, do you see how this blue area is curved into our sunlight, causing our sunlight to appear a distorted shape? This whole blue area is the shadow of a planet that is cutting into our sunlight. So now let's pair up some of these photos with Samuel Hofman's drawings. First here we have a drawing that shows the yellow moon cutting in to the right of our sun, just like this photo has. And then to the left, again, a planet cutting into our sunlight. And remember, most of the time, Samuel Hofman's drawings predate whatever photograph I am pairing it with, just so you know. And again, we have another great example showing a planet cutting into our sunlight, causing it to appear pinched and distorted. So this red area is the planet Isatum, more from a distance, and the blue area behind it is the shadow coming from the planet Nibiru. And as you can see, this drawing by Samuel Hofman is completely accurate, if not identical. So do you see what I see? Thought so. And it matches the drawing, right? Yeah, this is actually the yellow moon of the planet Isatum, and currently this moon is always just to the right of our sun. So keep your eye out when you're out taking pictures for Isatum's moon, now that you know where it's located. But as you can see, it's undeniably matching this drawing that was created long before this image ever actually happened. So just to clarify one thing, we are not talking about small planets in the distance that you need a telescope to see. These planets are passing just outside Earth's atmosphere, which means their atmospheres quite literally will fill our entire sky. Most of the clouds we see every day are actually clouds coming from these other planets. So I am sure you now have a much better understanding as to what is actually happening, how close these planets are actually passing by Earth, as well as the huge significance Samuel Hofman's drawings actually have. In the next part, I will be talking to you all about the reasons why they don't want us to know this other solar system exists, as well as all the different things they do to try to hide this away from everyone. But in the meantime, I recommend you take some time to go back and watch my older videos, because I have so many great examples and different ways for you to be able to learn. Part 3, coming